How are the world brands chasing the cryptocurrency train? How much does pizza cost in bitcoins? Does China influence the cryptocurrency world? How does the brothel keep up with the blockchain? And how much hackers can take? See this and much more in a Crypto Fever News weekly release. And we begin. On May 22nd, crypto fans from around the world celebrated the Pizza Day. The roots of this holiday go back to 2010, when a programmer made the first Bitcoin purchase ever. He bought a pizza for just 10,000 Bitcoins, which could be turned nowadays into $80 million. The programmer doesn't regret anything, and there are positive consequences of his act for purchase. Today, it's not just pizza you can get for Bitcoin. Many expect a positive evolution in the economy due to the increased popularity of the flagship cryptocurrency. Chinese social networks criticize the intelligent classroom behavior management system, which is installed in one of the Hangzhou schools. It monitors students and catches their facial expressions on cameras, determining the emotional state of each student. The system identifies distracted students and sends a signal to a responsible teacher after a brief evaluation. The program was also installed in the school's cafeteria and library, which in theory would make student identification cards obsolete. Social network users, however, have jumped to a conclusion that this initiative turns schools into prisons and concentration camps, and they are children, not prisoners. The developers say that the system monitors children only when they are adolescent and doesn't intrude into their personal life. Binance Coin has just made its holders happy with their growth dynamics. It's quite remarkable, keeping in mind the current decline in the activity of top crypto market players. The total turnover of BNB for the last 24 hours amounted to $10.815 million. This fact strengthens the belief in maintaining the growth trend, but at the moment, it's quite difficult to say whether or not Binance Coin will continue to grow due to the present crypto market trends. And the technical analysis in this case may not be entirely relevant. But everyone understands that according to the classics of the genre, the token will face difficulties in escaping from the corrective influences of the bears. Yes, and it turns out that the bears aren't the only ones to lay their paws on the market. The dogs also successfully run in the cryptocurrency rally. Alexander will keep me honest on this.
So, this is not even a fact, but a new syndrome of some sort? The Dogecoin cryptocurrency was created in 2013 by Jackson Palmer, who combined Bitcoin and the popular Doge meme. He wanted to show the absurdity of investing in unstable assets. Investors did not get the joke and started to buy Dogecoin, bringing the sales volume up to $400 million. And how one would call this syndrome? Decent farmers from agriculture field do not believe that mining farms owners will be successful in the long run, arguing that the real money is earned directly proportional to the waste from the business. If the miners do not produce waste, then they went into income, and dirty income means dirty miners. These actual farmers believe that mining farms are not worthy of being called farms. There is an opinion that the blockchain is good, but the bitcoins is a bubble, and the most correct way to forecast the future value of the bitcoins is to say that the price for a bitcoin is bitcoin itself. That is, the question is probably not when the bubble will deflate, but for how long everyone will keep inflating it. So yes, it's a global scam probably. Crypto industry analytics have found the so-called Chinese catch. China produces 3/4 of bitcoins in world turnover. So is it now understandable why Bitcoin does not have a future? Because 21 million bitcoins will be mined and there's 1.5 billion of Chinese on the planet. A globally renowned American brothel, BINANCE, will start taking bitcoins as payment for sexual services. According to its owner, the entertainment industry must keep pace with advanced technologies. So don't be surprised if the bitcoin's rate jumps after a gay parade in favor of cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah, miner in BOB. That's what combining business with pleasure is all about. Despite the growing demand for cryptocurrencies in 2017, traditional institutions avoided them in every possible way. But today, we see a change in positions. Largest companies such as Facebook and Goldman Sachs have announced their entry into the world of cryptocurrency. Unexpected statement from Facebook about launching its cryptocurrency was published recently, in which Mark Zuckerberg said that the company is considering the creation of its own cryptocurrency. This contradicts their previous statements. In January, Facebook banned the cryptocurrency ads. Morgan Beller, the Facebook dev, assured everyone that they have no plans in integrating blockchain technologies, but, according to Cheddar, Beller has been studying this question for quite long now. Goldman Sachs also launched its own cryptocurrency project through the sponsored Startup Circle. The startup has already announced plans to issue a new cryptocurrency. According to its statement, it can become the best digital version of the US dollar. The Chinese authorities have released a document which says that the country has developed an industrial facility which consists of a large number of blockchain networks. In March, China launched an operating industrial system consisting of 456 blockchain startups, and the state budget and the number of companies that work in this direction are also growing. China's government plans to introduce blockchain technologies in logistics, energy, healthcare, and protection of intellectual property. But, on the other hand, Chinese still look askance at cryptocurrencies. Taylor Project representatives announced the theft of funds raised under the ICO and tokens belonging to community members. The startup lost almost 2,600 Ethereum, or about $1.7 million. The team asked IDEX to delist their TAI token and to prevent any attempts to trade the stolen funds. Also, the coin is already unavailable on the Ether Delta platform. Users suspect that this theft was a part of a startup's roadmap from the beginning. Taylor developers are eager to continue the development of their project. The interesting part has just begun and the fun never stops. And we will certainly continue working on our releases. Sincerely yours, the Crypto Fever News team. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We are doing it only for you. See you soon!